Lucky you.
36 best
Tuned
holes in
into
golf.
Alternate Shots podcast,
Barney's Army.
where we talk about golf,
Sandy.
poker,
James Bond.
horse racing,
Double.
classic movies.
Zenyatta.
We have no script.
Down the stretch they
And
come.
we are glad you joined us.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
So today we're going to have a little offbeat. We're going to tour the restaurants in the Tequesta, Jupiter, Palm Beach Gardens, and Palm Beach area. So it's a little different from our alternate shots. If you're going to get pizza, there's one place to get pizza. It's right here in Tequesta, in the center of Tequesta, and it's none other than Rico's. Mikey and Amanda's Rico's is a winner. You'll have fun in there. The pizza is awesome. It's thin crust pizza. Endless options on your pizza. Even if you're gluten-free, you can have pizza. The bar looks fun, as you can tell. There's TVs everywhere, and there's just a charm and an ambience, a local place. It's our kind of cheers here in Tequesta. Definitely come to Rico's and give it a try. You'll be back a second, a third, a fourth, and a fifth time like we all have. So this is a shot of Jupiter and Tequesta. I like it because you can see the waterways, which are prevalent all throughout Jupiter and Tequesta. That's the North Fork of the Loxahatchee River. It's a beautiful river. And in the background there is the Atlantic Ocean. We're blessed with having a lot of great restaurants here in Jupiter and Tequesta. So let's talk about a few Italian restaurants. The first one is a little tiny mom and pop, Romeo and Juliet. It's great. It's everything homemade. Mom's out front, dad's in the back, and you can have anything on the menu and it will be just fantastic. It's all homemade. There's only about 10 tables. Get yourself a reservation and go see Romeo and Juliet's. Evo is another great one. Also in Tequesta, it is run by a very capable chef. You won't be disappointed there. Here we go to Lenora's. Lenora's is has a few restaurants here in Florida. Lenora's sauce, the marinara sauce, is great. It's not quite Rayo's, but it's a pretty good marinara sauce, and everything's from the eggplant parmesan, which is off the charts, lasagna. You can get pizza there. Now you move a little further south into Juneau and you get to Uncle Eddie's. Uncle Eddie's is sort of a throwback to Arthur Avenue. Eddie is a proprietor. He's a little bit of a Frankie Valli, Dean Martin crooner too. So as you go to dinner, buckle up because you want to stay there for a while. This is not 45 minutes in and out. Have yourself a nice cocktail and come with a 6 or 8 table, 12 table, everybody dress up, and make sure your voice is in good throat because Uncle Eddie will have you singing Neil Diamond songs and Sinatra songs as you go through your dinner. It's a great, great spot there. Moving into Jupiter, great local places that are also on the water like you see here. From Utiki, great kind of a outdoor dining, you know, big salads, pub food, etc. It's always a vibe there. But at nighttime, it's hard to get a table. It's well worth the wait. You can sit outside and have a drink. Schooners isn't too far away, not on the water, but it's a great seafood restaurant. Everything in there is prepared very, very well. Dune Dog, a local place. It's not quite Walter's Hot Dogs up in Mamaroneck, New York, which I grew up on, that great hot dog up there, but Dune Dog has great stuff. As a matter of fact, it's probably got the best clam chowder. If you're into clam chowder and you've ever had it up in New England, say in the Cape or in Boston, it's every bit as good. Shuck's is Joe Namath's restaurant. He's got 3 of them there. He's done a really good job there on the water, developing these properties with his partners. And I got turned on to the oysters. My brother is a big oyster guy, and we'll go there and have oysters. It's awesome. Let's travel a little further south down US 1 into Palm Beach Gardens. That's where you might find Jack Nicklaus, where he lives. And my favorite restaurant down there is the River House. The River House, everything on the menu is awesome. Everything is great. My favorites there are the French dip or the ribs, but just about anything, if you're into fish, just about anything there is really, really good. Across from the River House, which by the way backs up onto the water, so if you have a boat, you can pull up your boat there, park it there, and have lunch or dinner. Is Seasons 52 is across, also on the water, and watch the boats go by. The food's very good there. It's healthy, conscious. Also in Palm Beach Gardens, out west toward PGA National is my favorite place. It's called the Cooper. It's a really vibe place, a lot of outdoor seating, a great outdoor bar, and the food, again, from the top of the menu to the end of the menu, everything is excellent. I want to do something new and not on the water out west there. As you go toward the PGA National Resort, where they have the Honda Classic, the Cooper is a winner. Let's go down to Palm Beach. Palm Beach, we can talk about a few places, then I'll end up with our Quinella, which is our favorite family Quinella. The Palm Beach Grill right in the middle of Palm Beach is always delivers. Open for dinner, hard to get a reservation in season, even out of season. Call a month ahead, pick your time, go there, have anything on the menu there. You want to have salmon, you want to have the prime rib, you want to have the crab cake. It's great. The service is great. Cucina, sort of across the street, is a great Italian restaurant. Henry's is another restaurant from the Breakers, and that's more of a bar type scene, but it's really nice. It's upscale, a little pricey. Now, if we go across a little further south to the Breakers, we like to go into the Breakers, and if you deconstruct the Breakers and you just don't get, shoved into one restaurant or another, the thing to do is go have a drink in HMF, the bar, which is the big lobby bar there, and get yourself a $22 drink. Okay, you're paying too much for a drink, big deal. But this is like going to the Bronx Zoo. You see everything imaginable there. It's great people watching. You see an 85-year-old woman with a 20-year-old man. You see an 85-year-old man with a 20-year-old woman, and everything in between. It's really fun. And then after you've had your drink, because one's enough, they give you a great drink there, walk on down through the Breakers and go to the seafood bar. The seafood bar, if it's still light out, you can see the ocean. It's a really cool bar, and you sit at the bar and have the seafood nachos. Off the charts great. And if you're two people, one seafood nachos will take care of your appetite. So here is our Quinella in Palm Beach. We go to the Breakers, and we may have a drink. We may go to the shop around a little bit. We just may take a walk around, and then we go down to Worth Avenue onto Meisner, one of those little strips off of Worth Avenue, to Renato's. Renato's is the best Italian restaurant that I've been to in Florida. The service is off the charts. It's tuxedo service, white table. The food is terrific, and the outside eating area in the patio is just delightful. On a beautiful 75, 80-degree night in Palm Beach, you can't beat it. The flowers, the bougainvillea. They also have a place a little further south at the Palm Beach Par 3, which I highly recommend if you want to play golf. It's probably the best golf experience in Florida that anyone can play. It's totally open to the public. Go see the folks down there. They play golf in about 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and then have lunch or breakfast or dinner at Alfresco's. That's a sister restaurant to Renato's. So some of the same items in Renato's, for example, the Peniala vodka, you can get in Alfresco. And then just a couple other classic favorites of ours. If you go down a little further south into Lantana on the beach, is my friend John Caruso's Dune Deck, and that's always a great place to go. It's a Greek diner type, really well-made Florida food. You can get stone crabs there, you can get fish there. Everything's awesome, and it's a scene. You might have to wait a few minutes to get a table. It's a beautiful setting right on the Lantana beach. You can't beat the location. And then just in case you want to really experience the local Florida flavor, you gotta go, and don't dress up for this one. Maybe you wear your shorts or your blue jeans or your torn t-shirt and go to the Old Key Lime House. It is Florida's oldest waterfront restaurant. You'll see everything there. It's a big Florida Gator bar. It's happening. There's about 10 different places outside you can eat. It's on the water. It's on the intercoastal there. And the crab cakes and the cheeseburgers are great. Don't expect much more than that. So anyway, that's it from me. Hopefully this was interesting. These restaurants we've been to many, many times, not just once. From the pizza at Rico's to all the seafood, to the Italian. These folks are trying really hard, and these restaurants are busy all the time. Give it a shot, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for joining us
Casper,
today.
Billy
We
Harmon,
really appreciate your
Double
feedback.
Indemnity,
And please
Arky,
subscribe to the
Two
show
Outer,
and hit
Claude
the bell
Harmon,
icon so you get notified
Movie
of
Classics,
new episodes.
Mark Gable,
Hit them
Odd
hard
Job,
and hit them off.
Best 36 Holes.